Hello and welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. Well, Disneyland, Disney World to lay off 28,000 workers in park division to lose jobs due to the cootie, Disney says. It's not all they're saying goodbye to. I want to put this in real quick. Disney is saying goodbye to all those employees, and they're also saying goodbye to Miss Helen Reddy, who starred in the real Pete's Dragon. And it's not one of my favorite movies, but it is definitely one I very much enjoy. We got a bill of sale right here, and Passamaquoddy. Some great songs in there. Yeah, anyways, so farewell, rest in peace, Miss Helen Reddy. You are a woman, and you are now on the other side. I hope it treats you well. Okay, now, keep fighting with Jay over at Park Hoppin' about this. I keep telling him, dude, they're not going to reopen Disneyland until after the election. Last Thursday, Orange County, which is where Disneyland is located in California, ironically, it's also where Disney World is located, but clearly it's a different state. But they both have the same name, Orange County. It's weird how that worked out. Anyway, Orange County, they opened their schools last Thursday. So those kids are in school. Kids are in school. People have been shopping throughout this entire lockdown. And as I pointed out a long time ago in an earlier video, in California, the amount of businesses that are locked down was stunningly small when you compare it to every business that exists. But wow, was it painful and is painful for those businesses. So here's Disneyland trapped in a fight with Governor Newsom. And it's not just Disneyland. It's Knott's Berry Farm. It's Magic Mountain, where there's a big fire up there in the last day. Anyways, they're not going to do it. Everybody who lives in California who's paying attention is like, we're all just playing the game until after the election. Now, whether that means after the election is decided, and as they pointed out in the debate tonight, that's going to be months. Thank you, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Wisconsin. Thank you, Michigan, for changing the rules 40 days and less before the election. I'm sure you'll put them right back if Biden wins so that you don't have to worry about it happening again. You know, just like you did in Massachusetts with Ted Kennedy, but that's a different story for a different video. Disneyland, Disney World lays off 28,000 people. And it just makes me wonder, do they realize who they voted for made this happen? The only reason these guys are shut down when everything else is open, the only reason they're shut down is to punish Donald Trump by not letting the economy get good. Do they recognize who they voted for just bit them in the butt? I work for a fellow, and I told him the same thing yesterday. I'm like, you realize you've got a 10% pay cut because of who you voted for. And come November 3rd, you've got a chance to vote for somebody different. Because now it's affecting you. 10% pay cut. And that's just the first one. Actually, it's the second one because the way they voted. Doesn't matter. And now, 28,000 Disneyland and Disney World employees are all out of a job because of politics. Because as we say all the time in the real world, not so much online, the pandemic kills people, but the lockdowns kill everything. Jobs, livelihoods, emotions, marriages possibly, etc. Anyways, so Walt Disney World announced Tuesday it's planning to lay off 28,000 people. Yay! Workers domestically in its theme park division as it struggles with the months-long closure of Disneyland and capacity limits and other restrictions at Walt Disney World, which were lifted last Friday, thank you very much, all due to the... No, it's not. It's all due to the political lockdown. This kills people. The lockdown is killing Disneyland. That needs to be understood. Part-time cast members, Disney's term for employees, will account for approximately 67... That's 7 out of 10 people. 7 out of the 10s were the peons. Now you know why they're called peons. It's not really a noun, it's more of a verb. Peon. Yeah, according to Josh Diamaro. Okay, the chairman of Disney Parks. Well, he's chair over a lot less people than he was a couple of minutes ago. Experience and products. Disney initially shut down its U.S. theme park last March. The Ides of March, March 15th, was announced on Friday the 13th, and they enacted it on the Ides of March. Wow, that really makes it easy to remember. In an effort to slow the spread of the cootie virus. Yeah, well, that may have been why they did it, but then we were told after that a few months later, oh no, we're going to stop the cootie. No, you're not. Shut up. And more than 6 months later, yeah, more than 7 months later, Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Parks remain closed, although Downtown Disney was permitted to reopen again in July with major modifications. Walt Disney World in Florida, however, began welcoming guests back over the summer, but is still struggling with attendance limits. Hey, if you watch the live stream, the weekends, they're busting it on the weekends. It's back to normal attendance on the weekends. It's the weekdays that are still, well, because school's back in. That's right. Not in California. Well, in Orange County they're back in, but in any blue section, no, they're not back in. There is no blue in Florida as far as it goes. Thank God for their governor. In light of the prolonged impact of the lockdown, no, not the cootie, of the lockdown on our businesses, including limited capacity due to physical distancing requirements and continued uncertainty regarding the duration of the cootie, politically speaking, exacerbated in California by states' unwillingness to lift restrictions that would allow Disneyland to reopen, and they voted for him. And like 67% are getting fired, and I would bet more than 67% of them voted for every one of these knuckleheads that made this happen. This is what your vote means. Congratulations, you're unemployed. You missed the bonus bucks days, babies. Those $600 a week, those are over. God, that was so nice. Anyways, so, Jay at Park Hoppin', we still love you, but dang, we told you they're not going to do it until after the election. And then magically, everything's going to start opening. Thank God. Because even the government's running out of money here. All to... It's just like, they're doing it to punish Trump by keeping the economy dead. But will it work? Will the people that are actually, the scapegoats, the ones that are being thrown into the volcano, are they going to recognize, I think I'm being thrown into the volcano just so they could punish Trump? Do you voters hate Trump so much that you're willing to take this 10% pay cut, that you're willing to be completely fired, 28,000 people? Because if you do, you think Biden's going to make it any different? You think Biden's going to make it any better? You'll be Biden your time until he moves on and makes it President Harris, and then go back and watch Harris in the Kavanaugh hearings and see what you're in for. And then watch her take questions in this campaign. Oh, she doesn't take questions. Not a single one. Exactly. In a democracy, you get the government you deserve. You know what, you 28,000 employees of Disney? Every single one of you that voted for Newsom? I don't feel sorry for you a bit. You got exactly what you wanted. Congratulations. You hated Trump so much. Congratulations. You're unemployed now because of your hate for Trump. However, if you want to do the whole wakey, eggs and bacon and just follow that there red pill, you can join the rest of us and go, dang, I got fired because I'm not doing that again. Congratulations. You can join the Gary Lambs and the rest of us. And we will see you in the future, but not at Disneyland until after the election, when the governor finally says, oh, okay. We'll see you in the future.